Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, good evening. I need to just start the webcam and then everything will be fine. Hello, Tony. Hello, Artem. Hi. You've been watching me for many years? Nice. Good to have you. You're right into a translator. Okay. That's okay. Nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly there. Just the webcam and we should be good. Bam! Hey, here it is. Hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening. You're working through a translator. Yes. Listen this.
Спасибо, что следите за мной много лет.
Easy.
Игра будет отличной. Скоро.
Скоро. Okay, so what are we doing tonight? Well, I think we should release. I think it's long time. Well, not time is 1 month we don't release. But by the way, I just realized that I never announced the 0715 on the website. I don't know if I want to do a late announcement, but probably I will skip it. I will put maybe in the same changelog also 0715. Actually, 0715 was released. The 26th of November, but I never announced it. Soon, yes, soon. Soon is our best assessment. Soon. Soon trademark. Soon trademark. Okay, so okay. Thank you a lot to Gotrek, who just added again his Patreon subscription, and actually is at the highest tier, which is kind of an incredible tier. I mean, I put it there just for fun, but it's $50 per month, and he's actually in that tier since quite some time. The $50 per month give you access to the internal developers channel, which is the one that we use internally. In that channel you cannot speak, but you can read everything. So whatever we say, whatever we post, whatever screenshot we post, whatever discussion we do, you will be able to read it. The only, say, request is that you don't bring it in other places. Okay, so you don't copy paste stuff, but you keep it inside that channel. But thank you a lot, Gotrek, for your incredible support, really. Anyway, and thank you to all the others that are contributing for sure. So today I want to do a bit of a last fixes before release. I don't know if I want to make a list. It probably would be a good idea to make a list of last fixes. So, oops. So last fixes before release. Okay. My keyboard is not cooperating. Last fixes before release. There are a few small ones. I was watching at this one, which seems to be super simple. There is a request to have who display also the last name and filter by last name. I mean, I don't know why we never did it, but seems to be a very, very easy change. So I think this one we can do. I want to add the voices to the Draken plane. So actually, Constrabus created the voices, and I didn't have a lot of time, but I checked. They seems to be good. I need to check them more closely with effect and without effect, and so I think we can have the voices in the Draken plane that are giving you hints, and that I think is good. Then I want to do something that is pending since some time, and maybe I will do it before. There's been a bit of complaints on the camera, on the camera mode, right? And so the camera mode, I think at the end, I was thinking about it. I think the camera mode works. I just need to make a camera mode that works like combat mode, but without combat mode, without the crosshair, right? And more advertised, you know. So there was someone that was asking today again about why I need to, you know, click with my mouse every time I need to move the view. And actually that's not true. You can just press tab. And then I said, oh, you can press tab, and he said, wonderful, I didn't know. So I think I need to advertise a bit more the keys that we have, but maybe also make it a bit simpler. So I will probably put it on another key or something, and then add the voices. I think we are pretty good. I mean, these are pretty much the things I want to do. If there is any bug that you think they should really be fixed before release, let me know. But it is pretty much what I'm thinking. This is pretty much what I'm thinking. Okay, so let's try to fix this one, which should be super easy, hopefully. I don't know why /who is not showing the last name. It should be very, 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 very easy to do. It should be very easy to do. I don't know why we never did it. To me, it makes sense. Who, handle who. So there should be a function that's doing that somewhere hidden in our code. User manager who. Wait, it's easier for me to do it like this. It's just here. Okay. Consider that the who can also search, because you can also filter by. But maybe sometimes you are remembering the last name, you know, and you are not remembering the first name, and or you want to see if a bunch of brothers are all connected. Music is a bit louder. Okay, now it's better. So a player name is empty, a player name is the character. Bam 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 bam. Get char full name. Actually, we are displaying the full name. What? I think we are. I think the request has already been made. I mean, it's already been fixed. No? We can check, but I think it is. I think it's already done. I don't know. The code is telling me that it's done, but we can test it in game. Because it is asking for get character full name, and get character full name includes also the last name, so it should be fine. First time I start the server today, so I guess it's a bit slow. I guess. I don't have a lot of maps, but I definitely have some maps. Because I didn't check in all of them yet. Yeah, it's still loading. Server is still spamming. You see, all these ones are all the maps. Okay. Okay, like this one has a first name and a last name. Let me see when I do slash who. Yes, it's already working. And if I do, yes, absolutely. It's already working. Ah, this was easy. This was easy. Easy, easy, easy. Done. I mean, it was already done. By someone. I don't know by who, but someone did it. Fixed. Wrong token. GG. Wrong token. Some very old players, yes, but in that case, okay, it's not showing the last name because they don't have it, but I mean, that's not my problem, I would say. Okay. I don't know. I thought it was a problem, but and I was surprised. Actually, I was surprised, you know, that that it was there, and so I was like, "Why? I mean, we should fix it." So this one done. Well, I say it was working already, so maybe done is not the best, but. Camera like combat mode. Okay, so on this one I was thinking a bit. Okay, and I think that the only thing that we need something like that. So we need we need a camera mode which is pretty much identical, and this is a copy paste, you know, it's a copy paste of our combat mode, right? Which is basically switching between game mode only and no cursor, and game mode and UI and cursor. I think that's the only thing that we need. And plus we need the ability to set the mouse mode, the mouse scale, so the speed of the mouse, right? And I needed to do a better job, I think, at explaining the fact that I need to do a better job. Canvas UI, canvas control. Yes, exactly. This mouse sensitivity. Okay, so the mouse sensitivity is actually there. I think the only thing that we need to explain is that this mouse sensitivity is used when you are in mouse mode, right? I don't know if I need to say mouse mode sensitivity or something like that. Mouse mode sensitivity, maybe it's more clear. But it is mouse mode, or I can say, mouse sensitivity while in mouse mode, or while in mouse mode. In mouse mode, I don't know what makes it, more understandable. The only problem I see is that this one is spanning 64. And it's spanning 64, but it's probably not enough. This one is left. Com span 2. Grid mouse. Why there are all these crazy columns? I mean, we have only 2 columns. Well, no, that's not really true. I think something like that will probably work. I have no idea why there are. I think this is a copy. Yeah, it's a copy, that's why. We only have 1 row. This is a leftover. I mean, it's a kind of a copy of. To talk about the camera, cam crosshair is center, but character is off to the left. Maybe it's intentional. Otherwise, you cannot target anything. Because if you center the crosshair on your character, you will always be targeting your character, while you want to be able to target something else. Text notify cam mode when switching with M. Yes, maybe having a. But I don't think it should be M, by the way. M was in the old game, but camera with M. M because what is it? Is mode? I don't know. Also, we should absolutely delete this third-person view and one-person view. It makes completely no sense. because we don't have a first-person view, a third-person view. We have only one view. And then you zoom in with the with the mouse wheel. So if you want a first-person view, you are basically zooming in the maximum you can. Now, the original idea was that in first-person view, we would remove your head mesh, but it's not really working well because then you zoom with the camera. I don't know, probably needs to be redone, but I think I would like to remove this first person, third person. I think it makes no sense. And having the ability to zoom makes no sense. I think this cycle available view, I think this can be named something like change camera mode. Maybe it's better. Change camera mode. But in reality, it's not even changing camera mode. You know what it's doing is changing the input, but it's not really changing how the camera works. Is changing the way the mouse. Yeah, exactly. I think we should remove this section. We should remove this section and put it under mouse. And call it mouse mode. Because it's mouse mode on or off, actually. There is no, at the moment, there is no other way, you know. So I think that menu was defined a long time ago, and when we had another idea. I mean, first person camera really don't exist. Even if I see that in our code there is this. There is change camera to third person, change camera to first person. And I think at the moment it's associated to F1 and F2. But I don't know what the hell this is doing. So it's reattaching the component, which by the way is already attached, so really makes little sense. It's setting this flag to first person. And yes, and he's hiding the head, and he's hiding the hair, and he's hiding the beard. But you know, this was a bit of a test. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea. And also, I don't know how this first person is actually ever used. I don't think. I mean, it may be used in some old part of the code, but first person branch camera relative lock. No, actually it's doing something different, because here is adding controller pitch input. Okay, let me test it, because I have no idea what this thing is doing. I think it's a long time I don't click on F1 and F3. So probably he's doing something, I don't know. But I think if I want to do a real first-person view, it has to be done in a very different way. For example, usually in first person you only have the hands, you know, and the arms, and you see your character in with a centered view. So it's really kind of a different mode that at the moment we don't have. At the moment what happens is when you press F2 or F1, your head disappears. That's the only thing that... that's the only result, you know, that you get. And I don't think it makes a lot of sense. So in theory, if I zoom in the maximum, you know, I'm pretty much in first person. The only problem is that my camera is not aligned with my head, because the camera is pointing, you know, to the side of the head. And also if I'm jumping or doing some, for example, if I walk backward, considering this guy has big wings, I see a piece of the wing, right? But if I press F2, seems that nothing is changing. If I press F1, yes, if I press F1, my head disappears. And I don't know, the camera is moving in a completely fucked up way. So, I mean, it's not even, you know, it's not even good. Yeah, so I think I will remove this for now. We can put it back later on if we think that is of any use, but at the moment that movement is I use first person as I can hear, so I have to look into people's face for my deaf character, as I can hear into people's faces. Yeah, well, you can just zoom in, right? If you press first person now, it's not really doing anything good. It's just okay, so we will do this. We will change we will change mouse mode to actually be a key, and we will take it from camera mode, which is this one, cycle camera, right? This cycle camera. So these two things should go. Can I go up? I cannot. GG. Can I cut? Yes, I can cut. We will put it under mouse. Okay. And this will be called and this will be row number 1, and this will be row number 1. Okay, and this will be row number 1, column number 3. Okay, I'm fine with that. And this one we will call it toggle mouse mode. Okay, toggle mouse mode, right? And I think we can even put it before the sensitivity, because the sensitivity is working only in mouse mode. So I think it's more intuitive if you have it, you know, if you have it after, right? Yeah, so I think so. I think it's more, so everything will become row 1. And all of this will become row 0. And then I will invert the order just for clarity. So I will do this. Okay. Okay, so now you have toggle mouse mode. I don't know exactly why that is going so far away. Probably because column 3 is too much. Column 2. Column 1. Why cannot be aligned to this? Why? Why cannot be aligned to that? Actually, it is column number 3. Is column number 3. So I need at least 3 columns. Okay. I have 3 columns. But I changed the composition. Yes, I changed the composition. Because it's 020202020202. That's why I did it this way. Now I understand, okay. 5. The problem is that if I have a different... okay. The problem is that if I want a different span of this guy, if I want a different span of this guy, what do? Well, I put it in column 3 maybe. I put it in column 3, yeah, maybe, or in column 2, but I think column 3 is even better. Yes, maybe, I don't know, it looks a bit weird there, but okay, maybe in column 2. Okay, so we have the mouse sensitivity, and the mouse sensitivity I checked, and there was a small bug. It was actually not working, but now I fixed it and it's working. So the mouse sensitivity is okay. Do we want to have a title like mouse? Maybe yes, because having no title, I think it looks pretty bad. How do we do titles? I don't know how do we do titles. How do we do titles? Block, camera, image. I think we just have a text block which is occupying one line. Yeah, this is what we have. We have just one text block which is occupying one line, and everything else is scrolling down. I think that's what it is. And so I need to move, and this one is probably column span 6 and middle. Column span 6 and middle. Yeah, we will have to redo this window one day because it's not really looking good, I know, but row 0, so this becomes then row 1, row 1, row 1, row 2, row 2, and row 2. Okay, so now at least you have the mouse at the top, which is something. I see we have them all lowercase. I don't know why, but let's keep the lowercase. Okay, so mouse, you can basically set the toggle mouse mode. Now this toggle mouse mode was called camera selector, but I think it's okay. So it's a valid key, and you should be able to change it. You should be able to change it. Let me just check one thing, because I saw that one house was actually flying, and maybe I can fix it while, since I saw it. I saw a house was flying. Flying house. Not this way, this way. Look at the difference between unlit and lit. Wow. Shadows are doing so much. Main. Compiling shaders, okay. Yes, this house was actually flying. Now it's not anymore. Okay. Now, how do we configure that key? I think that key should be anyway remappable. The default is probably M or C. I don't remember, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine that it's M or C. I'm pretty happy we are close to another release anyway. I'm very happy. I mean, every release, you know, is a milestone, really. Is a pretty big milestone. I mean, even if certain releases, you know, we are not really adding much, but for example, this one we upgraded Unreal Engine to 427, meaning that we can test more on Linux. We added the dungeon, we can test the traps and all of that. So I think this release, by the way, there is quite a bit. Okay, so I will have to remove the F1, F2, okay, but at the moment it's still there, but I will remove it. But at least it should not be in the options anymore. So you have mouse, you have toggle mouse mode, which at the moment is empty. Okay, if I set it to C, right? I don't know what the fuck happened. Was not that one. I think the C was associated to something else. Let me check. Settings. We use the cycle camera, right? Camera first and camera third. This one I'm just gonna delete it. Okay, so I don't want to see it anymore. It's just bad. Camera cycle M, change camera mode C. What is the difference? Camera cycle, change camera mode. I think there is a bit of a mess here. There is a bit of an old and new code mixed together. Input selector, cam cycle. Remap key, cam cycle. Save key, remap key. On key selected, first cam, third cam. Yes, this one we are gonna delete it completely. I think it's just if we want to add it back, we will add it back, but not now. Okay, so this one basically now are to be removed. So we only have the camera cycle, but you also have a camera mode, and I don't understand too much the difference. Change camera mode. Is this one ever used? Seems not. Ah, yes, it is. Ah, okay. This one is the one. Yes, this one is the one, right? So which is setting the input game mode and the input. Okay, so this one is the one I want to use. So it's change camera mode. It's change camera mode. The other one, cam cycle, I think we can also remove it. I think is at the moment is useless. Cam cycle. I just want to simplify it, okay? Because otherwise, actually, it's called cam cycle. Is called but I don't think we have an action, right? Actually, we do. Change camera to third person, change camera to first person. Okay, this should disappear. This should really disappear. And by the way, this should not exist anymore now. Exactly. Now, if you want to, to be redone, not used at the moment. At the moment, we don't use this thing. Okay, we don't use this. Now there is still the code, because I think this code is used anyway on the character initialization, which to me is fine. This thing is called camera cycle, the input selector. I think I'm fine with calling it camera cycle. The only important part is that this camera cycle is then used when we load into the game, because otherwise, yeah, you see, I think it's not saved. Default option. Default option. What is that? Action input array. Action input array. Action input array. Action input array. Jump, interact, option, inventory, friend, skill stat, win quest, win info, win shortcut. But is this thing still used somehow? Because I don't think so. Update selectors. Get action mapping by name. Break input, get selected key. Hello, Simo FC. Is there no version control? What do you mean? We are using version control and subversion integrated with Unreal Engine, but I don't know if that's your question. It means that the mouse lock view will go away. No, we will have the mouse lock view, which is the only one that you will be able to switch to, plus combat mode. I will show you in a second, as soon as I sort out this mess. As soon as I sort out this mess, I will show you. No, because the only thing I want is that this key is saved. Okay, so that's the only thing that I want to. Because at the moment there are a number of keys, like the key for inventory, the key for quest, you know. But you see that some are not connected anymore, so it's a bit of a mess. I don't know exactly what I did here. I think because we migrated between different systems and yeah, you see that here there is inventory, shortcut, info, skill and stat, option menu, friends and quest journal. So this one are actually stuff that you can set, right? Now, is this stuff saved? That's a very good question. I don't know if it's saved or not. Because when we do the loading, we have a loading function. We have a load. Oh my god. Let me search save game, maybe it's easier. Load chat settings. That's fine. Load chat log setting into the UI. That's all very nice, but where do I load? Where do I load my? Construct interface. Now I remember. For each panel, there is one specific construct which is actually loading the settings, if I remember right? So user interface has its own, and so in theory keys should have a construct as well. Okay, here it is. Construct key. So this one is called when we first load in. So construct key, yeah, exactly. Construction for each sub tab, and it is expecting that we are loading from the save file, right? And the first thing that this is doing is updating selector. So actually this update selector is the function that is loading in our keys the first time, and is loading actions and interface and access. Oh my god. Okay. So interface action. You see that our camera mode is not in any of those. So I think our camera mode at the moment is just not loaded. Input key selector, combat mode, jump. So we have jump, crouch, toggle. What is this toggle? Toggle WR. What is toggle WR? Walk run. Oh my god. Okay, toggle walk run. But in theory, there should be all these ones. In theory, there should be all these ones, right? Jump, crouch, toggle walk run, sprint, jump, crouch, toggle walk run, sprint, roll, sit. For example, roll is not here. Roll because it's the double. Sit, toggle autorun, interact combat mode. Sit, toggle autorun, interact combat mode. Okay, so yes, this list is correct and is including all of them, but we don't have the one that is saving the mouse mode. We don't have it anywhere. So I think that one will never be saved unless we add it somewhere. I think we should add it under interface, or we can create another one which is called mouse. It's only one element, but basically what it's doing is getting the input setting and is getting that particular axing mapping name. Okay. Okay, just to keep them in the same sequence, one second. Let me try to do this. I don't know if I'm doing something that I will regret, but hopefully not. So we need to make an array. We can do the same thing, but actually it's just one array. So action input array. Yes, exactly. I need to expand this one. Action input array, get mapping at index, get action mapping by name, get input setting, get 0, break input action, make course, set select. So in reality this is what I need to do. For the mouse it's only this piece basically. And here I can have my cam cycle, which is how, I mean, it's called like this. It's called cam cycle, right? Yeah, it's called cam cycle. Input selector underscore cam cycle. Input selector. Input selector. It's a bit of a mess. I know, but I will fix it. Don't worry, boys. Don't worry. Everything is proceeding as expected. Why I'm missing one? Ah, yes, I'm missing this guy. I know it looks a bit scary because I'm moving a lot of lines, but it's okay. So we are basically getting the cam cycle from whatever setting we have, and we are putting it into the selected key in the UI under input selector cycle. So this should in theory show whatever we have set as input selector. Now when I change it, so there is the loading. Now when I change it, when I change it, in theory I should go here. There is the mouse thingy. And yes, it's called cam cycle, and it's going to save the key. Okay. I think it may work now. Yeah, okay, let's see. I don't know, it's too complex to... It's easier to test and see what is broken. Definitely easier. By the way, Simu FC, did you meant Git or Subversion, or you meant something else? Let me know what you meant. Good evening, Hula. Hi. How are you today? Like Git? Yeah, we have it integrated in the... Basically in the project settings, you can define the source control system, and you can then associate, I don't remember if it's called source control or but anyway, you have the setting, and we did it, so we have it integrated. So if you look at our directory here, you see it's all in source control. Now you see all this is all in source control, and so I can commit from here, or I can commit also directly from Unreal, as we prefer. Source control integration is very good, I would say. I would suggest it to anyone, even even people that are working by themselves, you know. Even if you are a one-man developer, is always very, very good because it removes a lot of problems. Okay, so at the moment it's set to M, and actually loaded it somehow. So if I press M, it's doing nothing. Okay, perfect. Interesting. If I do C, it's doing what I want to do. So it seems that C and M got swapped somehow. Why is using C and not using M? That's a good question. Let me try to change it one time and see what happens. Let me set it to, I don't know, H, which I hope is not used by anything. No, it's definitely not that one. It's still on C. So that one is not then driving. I mean, it's getting loaded, but it's not then driving what we want to drive. Why? So this one is set properly and is loaded properly. Because then because I removed it from wait. Because I removed it from here. No, it's here. It's camera cycle. Cam cycle. So I need to use cam cycle then as my input. Yes. Sorry. Yes. I understand. I'm using the other one, and that's why. So this one should be returning 0. Exactly. While change camera whatever will return something. Okay, so at the moment change camera mode will be unused. While I need my input action cam cycle. Okay, this one at the moment is unused. Okay, so I think that now he should do what I want him to do, and also save it properly. I can't wait to test. You should test before I release, not after. You should test before, so you tell me the bugs. And I can fix it before releasing. No, but I know you tested also before release. I know. But you know, more testing is always good, mainly when we are close to release. Is there any bug, Maui, that you think I should fix before re-releasing? Is there anything in particular that comes to your mind, or in the list of the bug tracker that you feel requires fixing? Yeah, there's still some. Yeah, for sure there are some open. There are quite a number open, but I mean, if there is any that you feel, because you know, a lot are like models and maps. Some are assigned, some are already fixed, some are unconfirmed. For example, this one I think is fixed now, but I don't know. I mean, if it's just like cosmetics, like the hair is not working well, you know, it's less interesting. Okay, so basically the idea, let me see if now it works properly or not. Interface, no, controls. Toggle mouse mode H. Okay, fine. So basically now I did this, boys, just so now I can explain you what I did. Okay, so normally you move like that, right? You move like that, like you have seen a million times. You can use the UI, you can click on stuff, right? And if you want, you can also rotate the view with your mouse. Now, I understand that rotating the view is very annoying. I agree. Rotating the view with the mouse is like clicking is super annoying. And also you don't have a way to scale the mouse movement and adapt it to the speed that you want, okay? So now my suggestion was always, okay, press tab, right? Press tab and you can move without clicking, right? Which is still a good suggestion, but the problem is that tab is combat mode, right? So it's doing actually few different things, like it's targeting, it's allowing you to attack. So I mean, it's supposed to be used in combat, right? It's supposed to be used in combat. So now what I did, I added on instead of combat mode. So now I press tab to go out of combat mode. I added the mouse mode, let's call it, okay? Mouse mode. So toggle mouse mode. Mouse mode, you can set the key that you want. If you are an old plane shift player, you can maybe set it as M or something like that, but I think C is perfect. But so when you press that button, you see the mouse goes away, the mouse disappears, right? And you are basically looking around without the need to click. Okay, so I'm not clicking anything, I'm just moving my mouse, right? Plus you can move normally, you can move as usual, so you can run in one direction and look back, okay? You can run in one direction and look to the side and then look to the other side. I don't know, things like that, okay? Obviously you need to get a bit used to it, but that is how I want the game to function, okay? So this is how I want the game to function. Like the old way where you were basically just moving the key and the camera was following your character. I think that's a mode that at the moment I don't have, and I don't know if I want to have it, okay? I mean, if you really want it, maybe I can add it, but I think it's not the best it's not the best method, right? It's not the best, it's not as intuitive as this, I think. Now there can be, anyway, there can be another mode, you know, which is the free camera, and maybe we will add it in the future, so that whatever direction you are running, your camera doesn't influence the direction where you go, right? At the moment the mouse is influencing the direction where I go, and so basically if I want to look at the side, I need to switch key on my keyboard. But yes, there is mouse mode. Now the other good thing is that mouse mode now works also with the mouse sensitivity. So if you want to lower the mouse sensitivity, right, when you turn, it will turn less, right? Or if you increase it, when you turn, it will turn a lot, right? Now nearly, I mean, with a small movement of the mouse, you can basically do a, well, not a 360, but 180 for sure. Okay. Okay. So I think this completes what I wanted to do for, and also I removed F1 and F2. Yes, I removed F1 and F2. So you cannot anymore lose your head, which is always good. And let me just see that this is saved. So I set it as C. Let me quit and reload. And see if it's properly saved. I mean, it should, but you know, just in case. Yes, it is saved. Okay, very good. Okay, done. This one we can remove it from the list. And is done. Okay, so what is my... Okay, this one is done. The other thing we can do, we can add the voiceover that Constrabus created. I didn't check it too much, but I think it's good. I want basically also to add subtitles. So to be sure that it's a bit easier for the people to understand what to do, okay? And I think that if the voice is telling you what is going on, I think will be definitely easier. Okay, at the moment it's not very easy because no one is telling what is happening. So that's the problem. While we want to have more information, right? So let me go to the proper. I don't have it loaded. Okay, I don't have it loaded. I don't have that map, so we will download that map. No, I don't have it loaded. I don't have it loaded. So Dragonplane. Okay, so now we should have it. Is the Draken warp bug fixed? If you exit the R, sometimes you are in the Draken plane. Okay, I fixed the one about death, but probably I did not fix the one in the R. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Let me check it. Because now the spawn point is always the Draken plane. And I don't know... And I don't know... And I don't know. There should be a particle, right? Should be a p underscore. There it is. Okay, so here there is the... Here is the exit. Now I don't remember how it works, but I think there is just a trigger. There is just a trigger box. Trigger volume, that realm exit. Trigger volume, that realm exit. Trigger volume. Wait. I don't remember where I placed it. Elevator volume. Elevator goes up, elevator goes up, elevator goes down, elevator goes down. What the? Ah, yes. No, sorry. I opened the wrong map. I opened the wrong map, boys. Okay, trigger volume, that realm. Is dedicated server, blah blah blah, get controller. Escape that realm. There is an escape that realm. Okay, which I was not remembering, and so escape that. Escape that realm, there it is. Escape that realm is going into teleport, Idla Plaza, get race info, starting location vector. No. Yeah, no, it's still broken. I have to fix it because yeah, it is going where it should not go. It's going to the Draken plane. I mean, it's not sometimes, it's always. It's 100% of the times it's bringing you to the Draken plane. Always. And the reason is that I changed a bit the way. So where is that? Good question. Wait, let me do this. Let me put a breakpoint. Let me put a bookmark there. And then I think I will search this. Okay, this is the vector. Unfortunately, I have to hard code it. I know it's not the best, but I have to hard code it. It's simpler than, because I changed the way. Okay, so now we will be in the plaza 100%. We'll be always in the plaza. Now, if you want to spawn people in different places, do you think it will be fun to return from the Death Realm in different places? Or not? It's interesting though. I mean, in theory you should return where you died. Yeah, maybe not today. But yes, I think it would be better to have I don't know if you should teleport where you died, like that your soul, you know, is going back to where you died, or to a safe location where you died, or in that sector, or just to a random location. Random location can be a bit, let's say, random location chosen from a list. Okay, so it's not random. Okay, so but it can be, for example, all the main cities or something. The problem is that if you are sent to Amnedair, you know, it's so far away. I think the best will be to go back to your body, or anyway in the at least in that sector. Hometown of Race, yeah, maybe. Proper bug report. I know, I fixed it now. I mean, I fixed it that is now going back to Plaza. I'm just saying if you want to change it compared to how it was working in the past. But I think that it should store, you know, it should store the dead sector. And the problem is that at the moment we don't have a place to store that information. And consider also that you can stay in the Death Realm maybe 1 hour, maybe 1 month, maybe forever, you know, so the place where you died, you know, may be very far away in time. But anyway. Okay, so the escape from the Death Realm we fixed. What I was fixing before fixing this... I was fixing the... I was willing to add the Draken plane thing, yeah? Should consider to do it like it was in Legacy. Yeah, at the moment it is like it is in Legacy. So you basically return to the plaza. And in Legacy you are returning to the plaza, right? So... Okay, so here what we need? We need few things. First, we need in the UI, we need a way to have subtitles. Really? Okay. How did I call it? How did I call the Draken Plane UI? I didn't call it Draken Plane? I didn't. I didn't call it Shard. How the hell did I call it? Okay. I didn't call it in an intuitive way. Why? I have no idea. Fuck. Please. Yes, I called it Draken. But it's in completely different place. It's inside Draken. Because it's inside the Draken creature. Okay, fine. No, but this is the one where you speak with the guy. And this is the Draken Shard. Yes, Draken Shard UI. Okay, it's this one. I think that this one can have a subtitle here at the bottom, right? Which at the moment we don't have, but we can put it. So we can have a text, which is here at the bottom, is as big as this. Now, hopefully, is not that long. There is some text which may be long, but it's only in the intro, and the intro you already have. Now, the only point is that we want this thing to be centered. Okay. And the font. I think we can use the same color. Draken question, huh? Even if this blue is a bit weird, but maybe we can keep it white, but maybe we can make it italic, like if the guy is speaking to you. Size 24, I don't know, we can see how it looks. Okay, so now for the menu, now this one should be text subtitles, and it should be a variable because we need to be able to manipulate it, right? So yes, Maui, I think that unless mistaken, now it should be like it is in Legacy. So you're going back to Idla or Idla. Okay. So now what we do? Good question. We have to connect first the voiceovers to this UI just with I don't know if I want to have the ability to disable it. You know what is the problem? If the people disable it here, then they will not be able to hear it later when they need it, when they are inside the puzzle. So I will probably not allow them to disable it. They can go in the option and lower the volume of voices. But yes. Load questions. On clicked first phrase. Button first phrase. Text first phrase. Drag and scene capture. Now, how do we connect load questions? How do we connect question and answer? Question and answer is what? Is an array of question and answer. I hope I did a data structure, but I think I did. I think I did. Okay, question and answer is never set. GG. No, we do it here. Yes, raw data table. Dry can question and answer. Dry can question and answer. Who is speaking? Okay. Okay, so I think that here we should add the voiceover capability, right? So this should be based on a structure, I hope. Question data. So we should do a new variable and we call it voiceover, okay? And this one will point to a sound cue. It will point to a sound cue. Okay. So now if I associate, let me just do a random test, okay? So I will associate who is speaking. I will associate it to a sound, any sound. This one, lava cave boom. Cannot be heard. And the point is that these sounds are loops. Okay, this one is perfect. Okay, this one. And then the second one I will associate it to, yeah, for spells I think is good. Okay, to this one. Okay, so we have two different sounds that then we will substitute with voiceover, but it's just to understand how it works. So now that we have this in our Draken question and answer, now doesn't like that anymore, eh? It doesn't like that anymore. Why? Signature error, eh? Has the delegator function event changed? Well, actually no, but I changed the question data structure. Because now the structure has one additional element, unfortunately. So it doesn't like this. Fuck. Clicked question dispatcher. Well, in theory, if I recompile it, there is the dispatcher, right? Which is question data. Hey, bro, you should. Okay, it took it. I just had to recompile the other guy. Okay, so now you see here we have the voiceover line. Okay, we have the voiceover line. So we can flag the question as answered, increment the level question will be asked, load the sub questions, bind the event, blah blah blah, and check if we reach the max level count. Okay, so I think we need to have a queue In the same way I do it in the character creation. In the character creation, there is a mechanism that if you are getting multiple voice lines, that voice line is getting, the previous voice line is getting stopped, right? And I think we need exactly the same mechanism, otherwise it become a mess. So if I go in the character creation race and I get when we do, if I search sound, create sound 2D, exactly, there is a set current music, and current music is fade out. Exactly. That is exactly what I need. I need exactly this piece, identical. I do it on the player controller. Current music. No. I mean, okay, this is for the music, but for the voiceover, I mean, it's the same concept, it's the same concept, but yes, exactly. This function is perfect. This function is perfect. So we need exactly this function inside our Draken. We need in the Draken Talk UI, but then we will probably need also in the Shard UI. But let's try to do it. Let's start to do it here. So we have a new function that we will be play voiceover, right? Play voiceover. And we don't have the voiceover toggle because I don't want them to be able to disable it. And we need in play voiceover, we need the voiceover sound, which is a sound cue as an input. Yes, voiceover sound, which is a sound cue. Okay, and then well, and then it's fairly simple because we just need to declare this as a variable. If I compile, it will give an error. Yes, we just create a variable on our UI, which is current voiceover. Is checking if it's valid. If it's valid, is doing a fade out. Then it's creating a 2D sound. Is setting the current voiceover and is playing the 2D sound. Okay, so basically we can just call this function passing in the right voiceover. Okay. So if we go back to our function where we were saying on clicked, yes, on clicked. Bam 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 bam. Play to the sound awake. Play to the sound awake. Because the first sound is anyway separate. Yes, exactly. The first sound is anyway separate. I agree. But then we have here create Draken question widget. Create a Draken question widget. Set up a child. Okay, is here. Yes, is here. Here is the good place. Here is the good place. So we set the text and we play the voiceover. We set the text and we play the voiceover with the same concept of fading that is inside this function, right? Okay, so this should already work in theory. In theory, it should already work. You believe so? I don't know. Should already work. It should play the two sounds that we associated to the first two questions. Then, if this works, we can then go and load the real audio, right? Because I don't, yeah. This is for the menu. Ah, fuck. To test it, I need to create a new character. Yes. Because that UI, and here the story begins. Because that UI, you see it only when... you see it only when...
The Enkidukai are from the home world of Fonlarjit. The Enkidukai are from the home world of Fonlarjit, a lush world of vast oceans and sprawling plains.
Okay. Incredibly enough, those planets had something in common. What do you mean incredibly enough?
Elders of
you
each
told me already 20
spoke of
times.
the zodiacs in a shared ancient tongue, revealing their meaning.
What do you mean? You told me already 20 million times. Awake. You are surrounded by darkness. You feel a sensation of cold. But there is no breeze nor wind. Why didn't say awake? Strange. Yes, you hear the sound. So instead of the sound, you will read this. Okay. Okay, perfect. So the technique works. I just don't know why I didn't say awake at the beginning, but probably because I disabled it or something. You should have said awake. But okay, so the technique works. The technique. Well, let me just check the awake. Awake. Awake queue. Maybe I disabled it with silence. Yeah, silence. Okay, I disabled it because I didn't want my voice to say awake. Okay, good. So technique is working. So now we need to bring in all the pieces, all the pieces. Okay, so we have the normal version, and we have the
You are now stuck here, but if you...
And we have my version.
You are now stuck here, but if you stay focused, you can survive and find the exit.
And we have the remade version. I just need to understand which one I like the most.
You are now stuck here, but if you stay focused, you can survive and find the exit. You are now stuck here, but if you stay focused, you can survive and find the exit.
It's basically identical. So we can go with the last one. Now, I have a bit of an issue with the volume, because the volume is reaching...
You are now stuck here.
Minus...
But if you stay focused, you can survive and find the exit.
I don't know, it's between minus 18 and minus 12. It's kind of weird. Usually all our sounds are at minus 6. I don't know exactly why, but I don't know, one day...
You are now stuck here.
One day I decided that, and
You've just crossed the portal to reach your destination, but an enemy has intervened, disrupting your travel. You've just crossed the portal to reach your destination, but an ancient enemy has intervened, disrupting your travel.
This one was really too fast. It was impossible to...
but an enemy has intervened, disrupting your travel.
Yeah, it's not understandable. But this one is good, I think. So yeah, we need to increase all the volumes though, because I think that these volumes are too low. But okay, nice. Now, if I export, if I do solo and I select, can I export only the selected? Probably no, because it's exporting all of this. When I do export, so I need to delete the one that I don't want. Okay, we can do that.
Awake. Awake. Awaken. Awaken. Awaken.
Tough to choose.
Awaken. Awaken. Awaken.
Is it better awaken than awake? Like when you say to someone to wake up, okay? So you're saying to someone, wake up. Do you say awaken or do you say awake? And what do we have in the... What do we have in the text? I think we don't have any text. Wake up is what do you say? Yeah, maybe wake up is a bit easier. Awaken. Okay. Awaken. We can use awaken. We can use awaken. No, I'm just saying, do you think that we are putting in the UI No, we are not. We are not setting this one. Okay, so this one we will just hard code it. Okay, the same way we hard coded the awake sound, the same way we will hard coded the awaken subtitle. Okay, so this is just the first awaken text and sound. And then the rest is all parametric. Okay, this one is not, because it's out of the loop and is a bit tough to separate. Okay. So for the volume, what do we do? For the volume, we should boost.
Awaken. Awaken.
Awaken. The third one is
awaken.
Is more I don't know how to say. It's like if you knew the guy, you know? But we need this one where you don't know the guy.
Awaken.
This one is really reaching -6.
Awaken.
So I think it's...
Awaken.
I think it may be fine, even if it's really trying to wake you up. So I think I will boost it even a bit more. In theory, to reach 0 is -6. Yeah, it's +6. Yes, let's boost it maybe 4.
Awaken.
Awaken. And you say that you export only what I selected. That's very nice. Okay, so now here we need to do a mess. I mean, I need to save all these ones. Yeah, okay, let's do dry can. I need a new folder because there will be a million. Dry can voiceover. Dry can voiceover. How do we want to categorize it? We want to categorize it by... good question. I mean, answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we want to put the first word. Maybe putting the first word, but the first word is not really... Yeah. Is who, where, why, who, what, how, what. Or we go by ID, we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we go by ID and... except awaken, which is a bit different. Okay, so we do this one will be awaken, okay? Let me just double check that it's exporting only what I want, otherwise I will have to redo all of it in a second. If I play it now with Winamp, we stop the music. Fuck, he closed it completely. Okay. We have a chance.
Awake.
No, it doesn't export only the selected, it exports everything. So I need to, but it is easy anyway, it's easy. I can just kill the rest and it's fine. I just kill the rest and it's okay. Wait, there was a export selected audio. Export selected audio.
Awaken.
Yes, it's exporting only the selected. If you use export selected, now I will forget and I will not do it maybe, but okay. So this is the first one. The second one this does not matter. This now you changed a bit the text, so I want to adapt the text.
Awaken.
No. Awaken, we did it.
This does not matter. Let it be known to you, I am here to help. This does not matter now. Let it be known to you that I'm here to help.
This does not matter now. This does not matter now. Let it be known to you that I'm here to help. Okay. Yeah, I'm just changing the subtitle so the subtitle will match the thingy. I think this is good. Okay, so we can export that. I don't need pause at the beginning. I think can be pretty much instant and export selected. Selected. So this is awaken. This one is Draken. I guess 1 because it's ID 1. So yeah, let's call it 1. Even if will be interesting to map it and to avoid forgetting. The next one is you are between worlds and planes.
You are in between worlds and planes. Here, the space and time that you are used to act in a very different way, a way you cannot understand right now. You are in between worlds and planes. Here, the space and time that you are used to act in a very different way, a way that you cannot understand right now.
What is the difference? I have no idea. Let's take always the second. Sorry, I forgot about the volume already. Fuck.
This does not matter now. Let it be known to you that I'm here to help.
Yeah, it's too low. It's too low. We need to amplify. Amplify is saying +8. Maybe let's go 7.5.
This does not matter now. Let it be known to you that I'm here to help.
Okay, because all the volume should be similar, you know, because if you have the game volume at a certain level, you want, you know, all the sounds to be pretty much the same. Okay, so that's Draken number 1. Now, Draken number 2, I don't know if you change the text. In theory, should be, you are in between worlds and planes.
You are in between worlds and planes. Here, the space and time that you are used to act in a very different way. A way that you cannot understand right now.
The time that you are used to, you said. Time that you are used to. Okay, so this is good. We have the same problem of volume, but we can and the space at the beginning, but it's not an issue. So we amplify again. He's saying +5. We go +4.8. I mean closer to.
You are in between worlds and planes. Here, the space and time that you are used to act in a very different way. A way that you cannot understand right now.
There is a big difference between the beginning and the end. Basically, all of this is pretty much at +6.
You are in between worlds and planes.
Even more. But this one is lower. So I think we are going to...
Here, the space and time that you are used to act in a very...
We are going to amplify separately these pieces. Wow, 7? No, 7 is too much. Why is saying 7?
Here, the space and time that you are used to act in a very different way.
No. This one is more than enough. I think I fucked up. Wait a second. I think I fucked up amplifying them separately. I think it's better...
You are in between worlds and planes.
It's better if I amplify them one by one. Even if there is a normalize, no? I think there is a normalize, but I don't know if the normalize is fucking up things. Because in theory, if I do normalize, it's putting the same volume everywhere. Should we try? But I don't know if he's ruining. Because there is normalize. Normalize peak amplitude to -1 dB. No, I would like to -6 dB. Maybe that's the simplest way, you know? No, I didn't do it at all. What did he do? I don't understand. -1 compared to the current maximum? That is what he means, probably. No, and now he did a mess. No, I don't know. This normalized, I don't understand how it works. I will not use it. Let me just do my amplify, and I think it's faster. So he's saying that the maximum is there. This one is already pretty strong, so I think we can go 3.5.
You are in between worlds and planes.
Exactly. Now this one is
the space and time that you are used to.
-6 at least. So this one we need to go. We need to go 6, I would say. And this one.
A way that you cannot understand right now.
This one is even lower. I think this one we need to go quite a bit. Now this guy is saying 14 because he wants to reach nearly 0, but we don't want to reach 0. So I think we will go 8 or something. 8.4. Okay, so now it should be pretty much...
You are in between worlds and planes. Here, the space and time that you are used to act in a very different way. A way that you cannot understand right now.
Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. So this will be Draken 2. Okay. Done. Then we have Draken 3, which is why I'm stuck in here. You just cross the portal.
You've just crossed the portal to reach your destination, but an enemy has intervened, disrupting your travel. You've just crossed the portal to reach your destination, but an ancient enemy has intervened, disrupting your travel.
Has intervened. Has intervened, disrupting your travel. Okay. Yeah, the second one is much better because it's lower. I don't think, again, remember that we have players from all around the world, and in general it's better if we speak slower because not everyone is catching up.
You've just crossed the portal to reach your destination, but an ancient enemy has intervened, disrupting your travel.
It is kind of even somehow. We are missing at least 10 dB, if not 12. Let's say 10.
You've just crossed the portal to reach your destination, but an ancient enemy has intervened, disrupting your travel.
I think it's okay. It's a bit. It's not very even, unfortunately, but I think it's good. So this will be number 3. No, but I think it's very good anyway. I like the voice. The result is very, very nice. Triken 3. You split the second part. Yes. I see it. Okay. So should we put them together? Yes, I have to put them together because otherwise... Yes, because otherwise it will not be played.
You are now stuck here, but if you stay focused, you can survive and find the exit. You are now stuck here, but if you stay focused, you can survive and find the exit.
Okay, the second one is much better. I don't know, the first one is always a bit like... I don't know how to say, but you have a different style on the first one. Like if you know the guy. I don't know how to express it, but so
you are now stuck here, but if you stay focused, you can survive and find the exit.
Yeah, you can survive. Actually, yes. No, but I think it's good. It's good. No, let's not change the text now. I think it's good. So I need just this one to be to have the proper pose.
You are now stuck.
What?
Disrupting your travel. You are now stuck.
I think we can have a bit more of a pose actually. How do I do that? I cut this off and I put it like here. And here we generate silence. I think there is something like generate silence. Okay. Can you kill this, please? Thank you.
Disrupting your travel. You are now stuck here, but if you stay focused, you can survive.
And the only problem is that the reverb we lost.
Travel. You are now stuck here.
Okay, pity. I think I cut off the... Was it me? I cut off the reverb.
Travel. You are now...
Yeah, a bit. I have to leave that part and not... I'm doing the same mistake again. I need to generate silence here in the middle. I don't know if it's needed to generate silence. Maybe it's not really needed. I don't know why sometimes it's... Okay, now, and sometimes when you...
Travel. You are now stuck here, but if you stay...
Okay, the problem here is again the volume, but we can mix it.
You are now stuck here, but if you stay focused, you can survive and find the exit.
Is again about 10 or so, a bit less maybe. Let's do 8.4.
Disrupting your travel. You are now stuck here, but if you stay focused, you can survive and find the exit.
Okay, perfect. So this one will be number 3. Wait, let me select because I don't know if this guy's taking more than More time. Selected. So this is number 3 that I already saved because it was just one phrase. Now it's 2 phrases. Okay. That's why you do multiple take. Yes. Yes. Then the next one is it's ancient and evil. It's not good, huh?
It is ancient and evil. It is something beyond your ability to comprehend. But it is coming for you, and there's no time to explain. You must get going. It is ancient and evil. It is something beyond your ability to comprehend. But it is coming for you, and there's no time to explain. You must get going.
I think I like the first
one. It is ancient and evil. It is something beyond your ability to comprehend. But it is coming for you, and there's no time to explain. You must get going.
Yes, I like the first one more. So we need, as usual, to
boost... It is ancient and evil. It is something beyond your ability to comprehend. But it is coming for you, and there's no time to explain. You must get going.
This one we can try, but there are some peaks. There are some peaks, but we can try 3.5 or something. Is there noise at the beginning?
It is ancient.
Yeah, there is something happened at the beginning. Just a mouth noise that we can delete.
It is ancient and evil. It is something beyond your ability to comprehend. But it is coming for you, and there's no time to explain. You must get going.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, the ticks and the clicks we can delete, because we can delete manually in the waveform, and usually works very, very good. So it's ancient and evil is number 4. So we export selected. Why selected only the one above? Wait. Is selected also the one above for some reason? No. Fuck. I clicked on export audio instead of selected. So this will be number 4. Okay, we're making progress, boys. We're making progress, okay? Number 5 is nothing good. Nothing good. Nothing good, to put it simply.
Ancient and evil.
No.
Nothing good. To put it simply, you will cease to exist. Go. Nothing good. Simply put, you will cease to exist. Go. Nothing good. To put it simply, you will cease to exist. Go.
Okay, the first one is much better, but the go is better of the second.
Nothing good. To put it simply, you will cease to exist.
So, there is a lot of noise here, though. I don't know what happened. Maybe you forgot to remove noise. There is quite a bit of noise. I think we will do this. Well, let me first take the go.
Go.
I think probably the third go is the best.
Go.
Yes, the third go is definitely the best. So we cut off all of this, which we don't need. But I will do a noise reduction. Noise reduction, get noise profile. Select all. Noise reduction. Okay. I think on this one you forgot to do it. I don't know. Also in the next one, I think.
Nothing good. To put it simply, you will cease to exist. Go.
Go! A bit less pause. And volume.
Nothing good. To put it simply, you will cease to exist.
We need at least 10 10 or 8 or yeah, he's saying 9, so I always go a bit lower than what he suggests, but I think we need 8. The go, we can boost it just a bit, just very, very little, but I think okay.
Nothing good. To put it simply, you will cease to exist. Go.
Put it simple, yes, exist. Go.
Exist. Go.
Slightly less. Slightly less.
To put it simply, you will cease to exist. Go.
Still too much. Still too much.
To put it simply, you will cease to exist. Go.
Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful, exactly like I wanted it. Okay. So, export selected, and this one will be number 5. Okay. Okay. Then we have 6, which is, this is super long. I will help you get the exit. You need to open a magic portal to restore the path and travel to your destination. Portal can only be opened with enough energy. Okay. Wow. Yes. There is more. We have provided by the magic shard. You need to find and collect 3 of those. Holy moly. Maybe we can do a pause between, but maybe this should have been like a tell me more or something, but okay. It's a bit long. It's a bit long, actually.
I will help you get to the exit. You need to open a map.
Here we have 1 take, eh? So it should be a good take or nothing.
I will help you get to the exit. You need to open a magic portal to restore the path and travel to your destination. Portals can only be opened with enough energy provided by the magic shards. You will need to find and collect all 3.
You said to collect all 3 instead of 3 of those. Yeah, I think it's a bit of an Italian translation. 3 of those. I mean, we say that. I will help you. It will lead you. No, I think it's good. I think it's good. It's just the noise profile that I think the noise profile is here. Eh? I think I will get noise profile and you know what? Maybe the noise profile was added by the reverb, by the effect. The noise was added by the. Okay. Now, volumes.
I will help you get to the exit. I will help you get to the exit.
Help. This help is not very understandable, unfortunately. I can record it again if it sucks. No. I mean, this help doesn't make me super happy, but...
I will help you get to the exit.
I will help. I mean, you say it very quickly.
I will help you get to the exit.
It's not super understandable, but okay, there is the subtitle anyway, so...
I will help you get to the exit.
Okay, this seems to be good. Then there is a... What is this? It's just a noise that we delete.
I will help you get to the exit. You need to open a magic portal to restore the path and travel to your destination. Portals can only be opened with enough energy provided by the magic shards.
It's a pity that the S is a bit...
Magic shards.
But I don't think we can... I don't think we can change it.
Magic shards.
But it's fine. I mean, it's... the sibilant S, I never understood how to do it. I think it's this piece.
I
Is this one actually? I can try to delete it completely and see what happens.
Shot.
Much better.
Shot.
There is still a piece of it, but it's much better. There is also a bit of reverb, but I think it's good now. Okay.
And travel to your destination. Portals can only be opened with portals.
I mean, if you want, we could do editing for forever, but it's okay.
Portals can only be opened with enough energy provided by the magic shard. You will need to find and collect all three.
Need to find and collect all three. Okay, I will do it. So in terms of volumes, how are we?
I will help you get to the exit.
This one is super low, so we boost it a bit. We boost it to... Because you see, it's saying here new peak amplitude. So in theory, I should boost it only to 5. The problem is that it's considering I mean, the real peak, you know? And the real peak is usually not exactly what we want to consider as the average, you know? So this is why I'm boosting them less than what is suggesting. Now here we have a lot of variation.
Portals can only be opened with enough energy provided by the magic shard.
Now here there is a lot of variation, but it's mostly for the reverb, I guess, so I think it's okay.
Portals can only be opened with enough energy provided by the magic shard. Portals can only be opened.
My suggestion will be, after portal can only be open, to boost it.
Portals can only be opened.
The problem is that I have to be careful, because if I do it...
Portals can only be opened.
If I do it in the middle of a syllab, then it will sound bad.
With enough energy provided by the magic shard.
Let me try, but I fear I can do bad.
Portals can only be opened with enough energy provided by the magic shard.
You can hear it a bit, that the increase you can hear it a bit.
Portals can only be opened with enough energy provided by the magic.
Let me see if the normalize can do something here. Yeah, but normalize... I don't know, normalize sometimes is doing a bit what he wants. I don't know, sometimes is pushing like crazy, other times is not pushing like crazy.
Portals can only be opened with enough energy provided by the magic shard.
He's not doing shit. I mean, he's not normalizing anything. I mean, at least he's not doing what I want him to do, but, okay.
Portals can only be opened.
I think if I stop at opened and then I increase, I think it's fine.
Portals can only be opened. Portals can only be opened.
Yes, like exactly here. And then we boost the rest.
Portals can only be opened with enough energy provided by the magic shard.
Okay, I think we hear it because we know it, but a normal person will not hear the boost too much.
Portals can only be opened with enough energy provided by the magic shard.
I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect, and here...
You will need to find and collect all three.
Here we need another -6 or so. I mean +6.
You'll need to find and collect all 3.
Okay, now let's just consider the poses. So how we want this to flow.
I will help you get to the exit. You need to open a magic portal to restore the path and travel to your destination. Portals can only be opened with enough energy provided by the magic shard. You will need to find and collect all 3.
Perfect. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's good. Very good. This will be number 6. This will be number 6, boys. Number 6. Number 6. Okay. We have the 7 to do, and then we have the dynamic ones, which are the ones that are happening while you are playing the game. I mean, while you are moving around. Let me do the noise reduction. No. Noise reduction, okay.
It will lead you to where we gather all chosen races to build a safe place, strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of this ancient evil. Thousands of people are traveling just like you from many chosen planets.
I can do this one. Which one? No, that one is good. Maybe this one that I'm listening now is very quick. It's very quick. Maybe I can ask you the one that I want. You know, I think it's fine. The one above is okay. There was also help. Was only help. There was not really, but it's fine. This one I think we may have to redo.
It will lead you to where we gather all chosen races to build a safe place.
I don't even understand the phrase, actually. It will lead you to a place where we gather all the chosen races. I mean, I wrote it, but it will lead you to a place where we get where we are gathering. Where we gather. You said gather instead of gathering, or?
It will lead you to where we gather all chosen.
Yes, said gather, which is more correct, obviously. Where we gather. It will lead you.
It will lead you to where we gather all chosen races to build a safe place.
All the chosen races? To build? Did you say build?
It will lead you to where we gather all chosen races to build a safe place.
Yes, you did. The build is not very understandable.
It will lead you to where we gather all chosen races to build a safe place.
Yeah, my suggestion is if you can do this one slower, okay? Because this guy is anyway speaking. I mean, he's an astral entity, and you know is speaking slower. I think we should speak. I mean, I could slow it down, but I think if I slow it down, we will destroy it because there is the reverb in the middle.
Strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of this ancient evil.
Also, this one is too quick. I don't know why you increase the speed so much compared to the previous ones.
You need to open a magic portal to restore the path and travel to your destination.
You see the rhythm, right? You see the rhythm here is pretty good. So is.
You need to open a magic portal to restore the path and travel to your destination.
The speed is about this one, you know. Here.
It will lead you to where we gather all chosen races to build a safe place.
Here is a submachine gun compared to the previous one.
It will lead you to where we gather all chosen races to build a safe place.
Yeah, the speed is so much more in this one. I don't know why. Maybe because there was more text, and so you try to, fit it kind of in a reasonable chunk. But this software is Audacity 3.1.3, which is a free software that you can download and use, and is open source and cross-platform. It works on Mac, Linux, and Windows. And hello, Narako. Hi. I think you said something before as well, and I missed you, or not? No, maybe not. Hello. Yes, this one, I think you should just do it slower. The perfect rhythm is this one, okay? The perfect rhythm is this one.
I will help you get to the exit. You need to open a magic portal to...
Actually, the perfect rhythm is this one, because this one was a bit too fast anyway.
You need to open a magic portal to restore the path and travel to your destination.
Babara-bara, babara-bara, babara-bara-bara. Babara-bara, babara-bara, babara-bara-bara. Wait, that's the kind of the rhythm. Okay, this one you can resend if you can. Wow, I launched them all together.
Strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of this ancient evil.
For example, here is acceptable. I mean, it's not too fast, but
thousands of people are traveling just like you from many chosen planets.
And also, I think that the accent, when you put the accent, is more understandable. When you put a highlight on a word, is a bit more understandable.
Thousands of people are traveling just like you from many chosen planets.
I think this part, for example, is okay. It's just the beginning is too fast. And it's too connected to, I mean, you see the waveform as well? Is blah, 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 blah. Okay, so having this, let me try to export them and import them into this thing. So what I need to do, I need to go under Draken thingies, Draken sounds. No, I think we will remove the awake. We will move it. I want to have it under audio. I mean, everything should be audio. Audio. Yes, I think we will create audio voiceover Draken. And under voiceover Draken we can put where was that? We can put the awake. Can put the awake. And then we just need to check that we have no redirectors left. Anyway, voice acting is a job. I mean, as you know, I mean, it seems easy, but it's not easy at all. I think you did a great job on that. Voice acting is it's a job because there are so many aspects of it, you know, the rhythm, the tone, the volume. For example, I noticed that you don't have a lot of mouth noise, which is very nice. Sometimes, maybe because you have a filter, but also I think the way you speak is pretty good, so you don't have a lot of mouse noise, and so I didn't have to delete picks and pops and pop. This kind of sounds, right? Who is this evil? Is there a backstory to this? Yes, absolutely, Tony. But is the main story of the game? Is the main plot? You remember that in the compendium we have? I don't know if you remember, but in the compendium we have a main story part. In the compendium, I cannot show it. But anyway, the compendium is made of 4 pieces, and one piece that you can click is main story, right? And this will be the first piece of the main story. And so yes, there is an ancient evil, and yes, there are the Draken, and yes, they are doing something, and everything will evolve. And yes, there is a reason why you are in this world and why you have been brought there through portals, and yes, there will be an answer to everything one day, okay? So now I'm putting some pieces of what is the main story. Some text with pops that to be redone. Okay. Now because it was very good, I found very few in other voiceover that I edited. There were more, but they are kind of easy to edit out because they are usually very, very short and loud, and so you can even see them visually in the waveform, and you can just take that, millimeter of voice and remove it and just cut it out, and usually it works. Like we did with the sibilant S. I mean, with the pops and ticks, I think is even more, is even easier. Okay, now that we have all that, I need to go into my Draken thingy from 1 to 6. And we just import it into Voiceover Draken, exactly. Failed import, failed to create asset. What do you mean? Okay, GG. Okay. It's because you want to call it. It's because you want to call it the same way. No, I don't understand. What the fuck? What? Failed to create. Did I finish the disk space or what? Maybe I finished the disk space. No, I have 400 gigabyte available. I cannot create it. Okay. See output log. I mean, I can see the output log, but content button, output window, output log is already here. I see. Output log, unsupported wave file format. What? Unrecognized sound format WAV. What do you mean? What is saying? It's a WAV file. What do you mean unsupported? You crazy? Unsupported. I mean, what? What?
This does not matter now. Let it be known to you that I'm here to help. This does not matter now. Let it be known to you that I'm here to help.
Well, to be truthful is a bit weird actually, because 32-bit float, but when I play,
this does not matter now.
It's saying
this does not matter now.
1,400
that I'm here to help. This does not
1,444. No, please don't be annoying. Please don't be annoying.
By the gods, this can't be happening.
Yeah, exactly.
awaken.
But also awaken is fucked. Let me see awaken. It seems that he's saying that he's not something that he likes, but I imported millions of them. Failure to import. Oh, what do you mean, man? Only PCM, ADPCM, DVI, and DCPM can be in unsupported wave. I mean, they did remove support of wave format in 4.7. What the fuck? What is going on? What is this? Unsupported. Do you mean that all the previous one that I did, I always imported in MP3? Did you record them? Yes, we recorded them. Do you think that someone... Do you think that I found this on the internet? You mean if we generated it with an automatic program? No, we... I mean, I can save them back in MP3, but it seems a bit stupid that we are that we cannot, you know. That we are not. I mean, since when? I don't understand how it works. That sometimes it removes the. It removes the middle thing sometimes. Yeah, like now. I mean, I can save them in MP3. It's not a problem. It's just a bit weird that I have to save them in another format. I think I always imported WAV. I mean, maybe because we exported selected and selected is doing something different. Maybe the export selected is doing something strange. I don't know. I mean, I don't understand. It really doesn't like it. Sorry, but I imported millions of them. Millions of WAV file. All these one. Let me re-import one of those, okay? Yeah, the ones that I imported in 426 are not imported in 427. What? Okay. 1 second. Let's do this. Let's save everything, close the editor, and open it again. Okay. And everything will be fine. And everything will be fine. I mean, these WAV are the one that I imported last time, you know? So there is no reason why they should not import now. Unless, you know, there is a problem with 427. Maybe there is a bug in 427 too. No, it's not generated by... I mean, we did some effects on them, but we did some effects. So this is not the original voice, is modified, obviously, but there is a pitch and reverb and some pass. But at the end, you know, it's a WAV file. So a WAV file is just a WAV file. So there is no reason why a WAV file should not be imported. I imported millions of them. So there is no reason. Holy shit. Okay, 427.2. Thank you. Thank you. Some WAV file we want to import. Usually because the WAV is not 16-bit. What do you mean it's not 16-bit? I mean my other WAV were any bits. Were a lot of bits.
The Dermorians come from the homeworld of Dermoria, a world of lush forests towering over deep seas.
So
they are a long-lived elven race.
It's 32-bit, float, one channel.
They exhibit copper or amber-colored skin and brown to reddish hair, occasionally blonde but never black.
So this one I imported, guys. I imported 100%. Now, okay, I can convert it to MP3. Okay, but I mean, really, why? Okay, let's try MP3. Let's try MP3 and MP3 quality extreme. I like quality extreme. Extreme quality, the best of 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 the best. Quality extreme. Okay, the MP3. But the MP3 is not importing it as a wave. It's importing it as something else. Fuck. No, I think it's broken, boys. I think it's broken. I think it's broken. I think it's broken in 427. I mean, in 420. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You know what I can do? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, huh? Unreal Engine 426. Look at this. Unreal Engine 426. Look. Look what we do now. Meh. 426, huh? 426. Where are they? They are under PS. Music, sounds. No. Music, voiceover, Draken. Okay, this is 426. We open whatever, line of sight. I mean, any project actually. (426). We create a new folder and we call it audio, and we drag and drop here. And if it works, if it works, boys, insta work, insta. Awaken. Oh my god, 427.2 is broken. Is broken. But you know what we can do? We can export it, we can import it here, and when we have the asset, we import it in 27. But anyways, it's fully broken, boys. It's fully broken. Look, all of this imports perfectly.
This does not matter now.
No. Okay, so what we can do this. And then we can export it to 27 manually. No, migrate, sorry, migrate. Yes, migrate. Yes. And we put it in our project. And then now that they are assets, they will import. But anyway, there is a bug. This thing is bugged like hell. Migration completed. Thank you, migration completed. But bro. Okay, so now we open 27. And considering those are assets, it should work, right? But it is a problem. It's a pure chance that I still have 26 on my machine. Well, actually not a pure chance. It's because I am a professional. No, it's because I don't know, because I was lazy. I didn't delete it, but
this does not matter now.
it works. You see. We cheated the system. Yes, we cheated the system. Bro, but it's broken. Broken. 427, 2 known issues. I think that's too big of an issue to, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think it's probably on my machine. I don't know. I mean, it seems impossible, you know, that it was released 28 days ago, and then there was Christmas in between, but known issue. For a complete list of known issue affecting 427, see Unreal Engine public issue tracker. Affects 427 wave. Bro, you cannot find anything, but it's completely fucked. I cannot import anything. I have to go through 426. I don't know. I will try again. I don't know. It's strange. Is strange. I can message someone here, but let me see if there is an audio. Yes, there is an audio. There is an audio. There is an audio channel. Hi. I import the same wave file in 427 too, which I was importing in 426 too, and now I get this error message. I was importing successfully in 426 too, and now I get this error message. Let me see it. Let me try again. Maybe now it will work. Magically, now it will work. I don't know. Voiceover 6, for example. Boom. Failure to create. Insane. Absolutely insane. Log factory, create file sound wave, we reimport sound factory. Unable to read wave file Dricken 6 unsupported wave file format. But you are completely drunk. I mean, there is no way. No way. It's 32-bit, 44 kilohertz mono sound. Like dozens dozens of... No, like doesn't know what I will not say that. Okay, let's see if someone answers. I don't know. Hello, Gion. How are you? Hey, did you try to drag and drop a WAV file in 427 too? Beautiful release, but it doesn't import WAV files anymore. Do we use Italian swear word to make it work? No, we go through 426, but it's super stupid. Look at this error message. Look at this error message. Look at that. If I import the same file in 426, it works. If I import it in 427, it gives that. I think they fucked up something. I tell you, I think they fucked up something. Are you using 427 too? No, we go through 26. I don't care. We do what I did now. I don't know if you have seen it, but we have them all. We have them all now in 427 because I imported in 426 and then I migrated.
This does not matter now. Let it be known to you that I'm here to help.
And I have them all, you know. I have them all with no issue. But it's a bit stupid to have to go through another release, you know, to actually import something. Can you try to drag and drop? If you have 427.2 open, yeah, can you try to drag and drop a WAV file? I mean, it's... To me, I mean, here is not working anymore. Unless there is something weird, like maybe there is a plugin that is disabled. I don't know, I mean... I have no idea. Yeah, 426 too is the same. 427 too is the same one I have. It's the same one I have. You just did it and works fine. Audacity open. Audacity open doing something. I don't know. It seems strange. In 426, I drop it and it works. In 427, I drop it and it gives an error. You send a new audio. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nah. Okay. This one was the seventh one, huh? The seventh one.
Awaken.
This one was the seventh one, eh? Take one, take two, take two. Nice, take two, take two. Okay, let's see. Is it already with a reverb and everything?
It will lead you to where we gather.
Yes, it is. Is the where we lead you awake? Wait, I just need the data thingy. Draken QA, it will lead you. Okay.
It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to build a safe place, strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of this ancient evil. Thousands of people are traveling, just like you, from many chosen planets.
You changed the text.
It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to...
The first one is a different text, though. Can you DM me anyone that don't work? Yes. I mean, they work in 426. I can DM you the shortest one. This one, which is so easy to send you. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Here. You are here. Can I drop it? No, because drag and dropping would be too nice. I have to select it. Come on. Okay, like this one. Draken Awaken works in 426, doesn't work in 427. I don't know why. I have no idea. So you change the text in the first one, which is okay, I think, but I don't know, maybe it's better text or...
It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to build a safe place, strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of this ancient evil.
Yes.
Thousands of people are traveling, just like you, from many chosen planets.
Just like you.
It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to build a safe place, strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of this ancient evil. Thousands of people are traveling, just like you, from many chosen planets. It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to build a safe place, strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of this ancient evil. Thousands of people are traveling, just like you, from many chosen planets.
Okay. I think I changed it to like you did.
It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to build a safe
all
place.
All off? You say all off or all the chosen?
It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races.
All of the chosen races? All off or all the chosen?
It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races.
No, all the chosen races. We lead you where we gather all the chosen races to build a safe place.
It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to build a safe place, strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of this ancient evil. Thousands of people are traveling, just like you, from many chosen planets.
Okay. But anyway, to answer the question of Tony, in this phrase there is a lot, you know, of the main plot. You didn't hit send. Yes, I didn't hit send. Or wrong person. No, it's not wrong person. I selected, but then you also had to press like enter. Now it should be there. Now it should be there. Okay, this one is good. You did 3 takes. I don't know.
It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to build a safe place, strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of this ancient evil. Thousands of people are traveling, just like you, from many chosen planets. It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to... It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races. It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to... Strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of the... Strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of this... Strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of this ancient evil.
I don't know. I mean, I have to mix them if I want to choose.
It will lead.
Like the just is better here. I mean, the incipit is better here.
It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to build a safe place, strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of this ancient evil. It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to build a safe place, strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of this ancient evil. Thousands of people are traveling, just like you, from many chosen planets.
From many chosen planets, boys. Do you realize the importance of this? I mean, is chosen races, chosen planets to do something very important, you know? I mean, you have to realize that, I mean, okay. I mean, it's better if you act, okay? It's better if you act because there is stuff to do and, you know, we cannot leave it like this. If we leave it like this, it's a mess. I mean, something bad will happen to the world and to the universe. We need to do something.
It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races.
We have to do something. I mean, you think, but you need to act.
It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to build a safe place.
You need to act, you know? If you don't act, we are in trouble.
Strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of this ancient evil.
If you don't do something, you know, this freaking ancient evil will come. And will destroy your beer, you know? And your barrels of beer, for sure.
Thousands of people are traveling, just like you, from many chosen planets.
And then will be a mess, you know? It will destroy all your pie. I mean, this guy is a typical guy that comes to your kitchen and destroys all your pie. Obviously.
Thousands of people are traveling, just like you, from many chosen.
Too much. Too much.
Thousands of people are traveling, just like you, from many chosen planets.
Many chosen planets, boys. Many chosen planets. Did you understand the importance of this? Do you understand the importance of this? And you play like Fortnite. In Fortnite, you are not saving the universe, you know? In Fortnite, you are not saving anything. What do you play Fortnite for? Maybe you save the universe there as well. What the heck? We are now having spaceships or wormholes to travel between planets. Man, you lost a lot. I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean? Do you think that oh my god, I don't know where to start. You get the same error, Gion? Okay, the same one works in 426. And I will show you now. Look. This one I saved as Draken 7, okay? I saved as Draken 7. Now I do this. Look. I take Draken 7. Look, Gion, look at me. Stop watching YouTube. Look at me. And look at me. I go under audio, voiceover, Draken, right? And I just drag and drop it, right? I also can click on import if you want. Boom. Fail to import, GG, impossible format, unable to read, unrecognized, alien format, whatever, okay? So, okay, sounds good. Impossible format. Okay. EU 426. EU 426, huh? EU 426. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, editor. That's the impression we get. Did you ever read our history that is there since 20 years or not? You didn't. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. You should have read our history. If you go to the pages, if you go to the race pages, right? If you go to the races, and you read the history of any of these races, right? You read the history of any of these races, it explains you what is the home world they are coming from, right? And why they left their home world going through magical portals. Okay, so now we are here, and I drop the same file, Draken 7. I always need to click on every Draken 7, same file, tick.
It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen.
Perfectly imported. Now I save, I migrate this asset, I migrate it to my PS Unreal, right? And now it opens perfectly in PS Unreal. So they did something, they fucked up the wave importer. They fucked up the wave importer. How? I don't know. But they did. But they did. So the history, Agantir, I can tell you again the history in brief, okay? The history in brief is this. But please, listen to this, okay? Otherwise, another time you will ask me, why? Okay, so every race is born in a different planet, okay? Except, as you know, I guess, the Kran and the Lemur, because the Kran and the Lemur were created by Talad and Langs, right? So every race was born in a different planet. And if you go to our history, he also tells you how that planet was looking and how they were living in that planet and why they left, okay? And why they left. Then a certain day, some magical portals appeared on each of their planet, and there is the history why, okay? And at least there is a bit of history, not a lot, but anyway. And all these portals were actually leading to our world, okay? The world that you know. Iliacum, right? The thingy, right? The thingy. The dome with the crystal and everything. Now all the races came from their original planets. And now they are happily living on inside the dome, inside the stalactite, right? Now the question is, why the hell all these races are living all together in a planet that has a shape of a stalactite, where there are two gods that at the moment are even gone, and they are very young gods that joined recently, and why there is this name of Draken being the Eiger god they are mentioned in the books, and they are, you know, doing something far away from the far away from this planet. Now, I cannot give you the answer because the answer will be discovered through the game, but oh, I did a mess. Okay. Yeah, through the game, but what I'm doing now is just a brief intermission in your travel from the homeworld to our world, right? It's a brief intermission. So these people were traveling, okay? And unfortunately, there is here a brief intermission, which is what we call the Drakenplane, right? Which is a level that you are going to, that you will play in. And okay, that is the Drakenplane. That is a level that you play shortly. It is the purple one that you have seen. I call it Drakenplane just because it's easier for me, but actually it doesn't have a name. It's just an interruption of your extra dimensional travel, okay? Because you are traveling through portals, through magical portals, right? Through magical portals. You were actually shifting through planes. If that tells you something. Shifting through planes. You were shifting through planes. Also called plane shifting. To reach the place, right? And now you can still live your life without thinking to whatever happened, okay? But I want to give you a bit, you know, a bit of that backstory in the introduction of the game, right? And this is why we are doing this, because we are putting a bit of that introduction into the character creation and everything. You see, Draken 7, Gion, perfectly works. Perfectly works now in 427.
It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to build a safe place.
I don't know if that makes it more clear for you, Agantir, but this is what it is. This is what it is. Now, the majority, I mean, it's true that the majority of the gameplay that you ever did was always on this planet, but it's still the case, right? So pretty much all the gameplay that you're gonna do will be on that planet. But it's important that you know the background, you know, that you know why. It's a nice background story, but it's relevant to the current game. Yes, it's relevant to the current game. It's relevant to the current game. I can tell you briefly why. How can I explain that easy without giving out too much? Let's say that now you have quest, right? Now you have quest. So there is a quest, 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 quest. We have 450 of them, okay? Or 500. How many we have? 500 probably, okay? So this quest basically don't draw any story, okay? So you can execute the quest in certain sequence because they are designed this way, but they don't really give you any story, in the sense that there are a lot of small stories living within the quest, right? But basically with these stories you're not going anywhere. You are staying inside of this bunch of stories, right? But you are not going anywhere. There is no sense of progression. Well, there is a bit maybe with the master ways, you know, the adapt of the masters and crafting. I mean, there is a bit, right? What I want to do is to start to introduce the main plot of the game, okay? So the main plot of the game will be will be, let's say, organizing certain quest. Now, it's not the right way to picture it, but it will organize certain quest chains that we already have, obviously, right? We'll organize certain quest chains so that maybe, you know, one piece of a quest chain like this, you know, is actually revealing at a certain point a piece of the main plot. Okay, so it will reveal a piece of the main plot, and then another one will reveal a piece of the main plot, and another one will reveal a piece, and another one will reveal a piece, and then at a certain point you will go like, haha, I got it. This is connected to this, is connected to this, is connected to this, is connected to this, and I'm actually going in a certain direction, right? Now, it doesn't have to be so precise, but what I want to have inside a compendium, and the compendium, you remember that the compendium is a piece, right? Is a piece of the new functionality. I want to have in the compendium the red dots and the fil rouge connecting them, okay, as the main plot of the game, right? So it's something that we always wanted to do, and we never did because we never reached that point, and we never did it. I don't know. We wanted to do it for so long. I have a document which is called Plane Shift Main Plot. It is probably, I don't know, 2002 or something, or before, right? So if I click on compendium, right? If I click on compendium, the compendium has creatures, plants and minerals, which is what you discover in this world, the race and special item, location and people, faction organization, and you see this one is called main story, right? Main story here at the bottom. So when you click on this, at the moment it's not clickable, but when you will click on this, you will see the pieces, right, that you already discovered that are connected to the main story. Right? You will see these pieces. Now, what are the first pieces that you will see? The first pieces that you will see your race. So let's say that you are a stone hammer. Okay, if you are a stone hammer, the first piece of the main story will be a short summary, maybe, I don't know, one paragraph. I mean, I don't want to make it too long, but one paragraph or two with the backstory, which is the one that you see, the backstory of the homeworld, right? So basically, the main plot will tell you, hey, you started, you know, the one that we have, the pictures that we built, right? The picture, the pictures, I don't know, for the Dermorians, for example, right? These ones, right? For the Dermorian, this one. So maybe we can even put this picture. Yeah, I think we will put this picture maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll put this picture again. I have to think about it. But basically we'll tell you, hey, you started from your planet. Your planet was looking like this. Then something happened, right? This guy came into place and you left your planet. Then you met then you went into the Draken plane, and the Draken plane is the second piece of the puzzle, right? It's the second piece of the puzzle. And there you learn that there is some opposing force that is trying to do something. And then some of the quest will bring you other pieces, right? Other pieces of information. Now, you can still play as before, right? You can still ignore all of this and still play the game the way you played. But I think that this will bring additional, you know, additional interest. Also because there will be new locations, And one location is inside a new dungeon. And it's a bit of a secret location. But I don't care. If you want, I can show you to you. If you want a spoiler. Because anyway, I will change it a bit. But there is already a location inside. I deleted it. I mean, I deleted the map. But there is a location that is in the new dungeon, and I did in the new dungeon by purpose because I'm not doing things randomly. You think that I'm doing things randomly, but actually I'm not. Also because it takes so much time, you know, that if I do them randomly, I will finish in 100 years. 704. If you really want, I can show you. Just because you asked. But no, because I think it makes sense to show a bit. In short, trust in talent, we have a master plan. Exactly, we have a master plan. Now, I don't have everything planned yet, but I can tell you that I'm following a guideline, you know, and I'm following an idea. Wait, maybe I don't want to show you exactly where it is. I don't want to show you exactly what it is. Okay. But I can show you a bit of how it looks. Okay, so there is not final for any reason, okay? But there is a room that will look a bit like that. Okay? And this will be, and here you will find something that gives you a piece. That gives you a piece of information that will be another part of the plot, right? Another piece of the plot. How long it will take to have the full plot? I don't know. I don't know. I mean to have it there? Well, obviously it's possible, yes, but first I need to design it. That will take long. That will take a lot of time. But it's okay. I mean, I'm not scared of that, but I think it's a fun piece. Maybe it will never be finished. I don't know. Maybe it will never be finished. But this is not the primary objective, okay? So the primary objective... So we have... Basically, we have three main threads of work, okay? We have three main threads of work. Thread number one is port the whole game to Unreal. Okay, so this is thread number one. I'm working on this thread a lot. Thread number two is add new nice features. Okay, which is something that that I really want to do, because if I port the whole game and then it's identical to the previous, I think I will not be very happy, right? And then there is a third one, which is add the main plot. Okay, so I'm working in parallel. I'm working in parallel on these three things, and I'm doing a bit, right? I'm doing bits and pieces of all, but all of them are progressing well. I think on this one we are very good. I mean, the old game is pretty much ported. It pretty much works. Some nice new features we have, and the main plot probably is the one that is going the slowest, but the Draken Plane level was all on that. Okay, that was a long answer, but that's what I wanted to tell you. So don't be concerned. It will be good. It will be good. I'm sure. Okay, so we have the Draken thingies. The only thing we need to do, we need to create the queue. And also the very important point, create one queue, create multiple queue. And also one thing that we want to do is to be sure that we are setting the volumes, that we are setting all of this as PS ambience, exactly. PS ambience, because all this one needs to be PS ambience, meaning that you will be able to control them from the same volume. Now, all the secret stuff that I told you tonight, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone, okay? You know it, but don't tell anyone. No, it's okay. I mean, it's just... I think it will be more evident for new players. For old players, I think it will be less evident. But for new players, they will go through the... I can confirm the wavefline is not supported in 426. You see the error in output log, but it gets converted to compatible format by some module. It could be disabled in 27. Yes, but the 26 I have, that one that I used is the one that is downloaded from a real website, from Epic website. So it's not something that I compiled. That's the downloaded from the launcher. Downloaded from the launcher, and it works. So I can drag and drop it also in the post that I made in Unreal. It does tell you in the output log in 426 is not supported. Ah, okay. Yeah, but it imports perfectly. I mean, it says not supported, but it works. Why it works? Why? So now tell me, Agantir, are you more excited or less excited of Plane Shift? Are you more or less? More or less? Okay, now that we have all of those and we set them to the right queue, the only thing that we need to do, we need to associate them to the... We need to associate them here.
Awaken.
Awaken. No, Drycan 1, Drycan 2, and then I really need to go because it's super late. I just seen the clock now. Drycan 3, Drycan 4, Drycan 5. Drycan 6 and Drycan 7. Nice. They will consider it not as a bug. 12 players are going to look very lost in this world. What do you mean? Who are the 12 players? We will have hundreds of players, not 12. We will have hundreds. I mean, maybe the old 12, maybe. But we will have hundreds of players again. I hope so. But I think we will. I think we will. Okay, so now that we connected all of that, in theory, it should work. The problem is that I need to create another character. Minimum players that we get is the number of Patreons, right? So we have 57 players, 57 Patreons. So the minimum we get is 57 players. You know. No, I need to create a new. And here the story begins. Someone special was born. By the way, if you ever seen this picture, from where his mission would be accomplished. If you ever seen this picture, right, with all the home worlds and, you know.
The Enkitakai are from the home world of Fonlarjit, a lush world of vast oceans and sprawling plains.
You ask
they
yourself,
are a feline race with short, fur-like hair and clawed paws.
Incredibly enough, those planets had something in common. No, don't tell me. Elders of each spoke of their zodiacs in a shared ancient tongue, revealing their meaning. You are surrounded by darkness. No! You hear slight whispers. No! You awaken a strange creature.
Awaken.
Awaken. I like it. I really like the awaken. Awaken. Who is speaking?
This does not matter now. Let it be known to you that I'm here to help.
Okay, at least there is someone that is willing to help me. Finally. Where am I?
You are in between worlds and planes. Here, the space and time that you are used to act in a very different way. A way that you cannot understand right now.
Really? Can I click on the eyes? Can I click? I cannot tickle. I cannot tickle him, huh? Okay. How do I reach the exit?
I will help you get to the exit.
Ah, at least.
You need to open a magic portal to restore the path and travel to your destination.
Okay.
Portals can only be opened
with enough energy.
Magic
oh my god.
You will need to find and collect all three.
I need to find and collect all three. You have 3 eyes. Can I take your 3 eyes and it counts like 3 shards? Who designed this? Why am I stuck in here?
You've just crossed the portal to reach your destination. But an ancient enemy has intervened, disrupting your travel.
My travel?
You are now stuck here.
No, I'm stuck here. No, I want to play the game. What do you mean I'm stuck here? What do you mean? What I will find after the pod? That's a very good question.
It will lead you to where we gather all of the chosen races to build a safe place.
Ah, nice.
Strong enough to hold while we discover the weaknesses of this ancient evil.
Okay.
Thousands of people are traveling, just like you, from many chosen planets.
So I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Well, that's nice. Well, that's nice. I mean, it's saying that it's a safe place. So being a safe place, I'm not that, you know, it's not that bad. Who is this?
It is ancient and evil. It is something beyond your ability to comprehend.
Beyond my ability. Hey, calm down, man. What do you mean beyond? Did he just insulted me? Did he just insulted me saying that I'm stupid? You have to get going? Man, you don't even have feet. Where do you want to? Where do you want me to go? You don't even have legs. Okay. What will happen if he reaches me? Holy shit.
Nothing good. To put it simply, you will cease to exist. Go.
What is this pose? Pose. I have to remove pose. What is pose? No, pose we don't need, huh? I mean, we don't need the written pose. Pose was to say that we needed a pose, but... where is it? Oh, I see it. No, pose? No. No pose. I think it's very good. I think it's very good. I like it. Thank you a lot, Constrabus. I think it's beautiful. It's fantastic. It's really fantastic. I think it gives a lot more... I mean, voiceovers are giving so much more power to the characters. So much more power. So it's very, very nice. I think it's very, very nice. Now, When you click on leave, apart that I had the compendium open, you arrive in this weird place, right? And you have to do what the guy told you, that obviously you already forgot, but in reality, I mean, it's something that is important. And so you will start to go around in here and try to find your way. And now what we need to add is that when you jump there, and by the way, now it's so much easier to jump compared to before, Exactly. When this happens, it will speak to you again, okay? It will speak to you again, and we have the text. We have all the text already done. I just need to put it in. But we have, for example, when you jump there, it will tell you this. It will tell you this.
Barrier removed. Hurry up, it will reform.
Exactly.
Barrier removed. Hurry up, it will reform.
Exactly. Maybe we'll change it a bit, I don't know. And then when you take the first shard, which is here.
Awaken.
At the moment it's saying awaken, but we will not say awaken. It will say this.
This is the first shard. Gather 2 more. This
Exactly. And there will also be the subtitle, okay, here at the bottom, so that you can read it. Now the chat may be into the way, but you will see, you will hear, I mean, you can read the text, okay? I will be one of those that are very lost if I didn't watch the stream. We will see. I don't know. I think with the voice will be super guided. I mean, it will be very guided. Well, not super, but very guided. Every time he will speak with you, he will tell you go. And also when a barrier closes, because after some time it closes, he will tell you. He will tell you the barrier is closed. You need to come back to me. You know, when the barrier closes, he's saying,
You are late. The barrier reformed. Come to me again to remove it.
Right? Now it's a bit low volume, but come again to me to remove it, right? So I hope it's more understandable what to do, right? You see the barrier going away, you see the guy, you see that every time you jump here, he speaks. So I think it will be easier than before. Now, still is a bit of a puzzle, I know, but we are not making a point and click game, okay? We are making an adventure / role-playing game. So if it's too easy, it's not our game. Okay, boys, I need to go. Thanks for watching. Thanks a lot, Constrabus, for the voiceover. I think it came out very, very well and is absolutely perfect. I love it. Maybe I will ask you some changes on the next parts. I don't know, maybe not, but don't disappear tomorrow, right? Because maybe some of the phrases maybe we need to tweak a bit. I don't know how much, but maybe, I don't know. I didn't go through the others, right? And I really want to finish it, because if it's not finished, if it disappeared tomorrow, I will have it again half done, you know? So meanwhile, good night, and I think it was a good session. A bit too long because it's late, but I think it was a good session. We made some progress, fixed some bugs, and see you tomorrow. I think tomorrow I will just build a release. I will just finish this and build a release. Probably. Bye bye. It's the release time. It's the release time. Listen to this.
Awaken.